Let's start with that. So, dun, 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 dun. Has to do with the tempo. I think so. So if I take that road on your command, will you love me? If I take a chance at crushing romance, then will you hold me? Is it going at the speed of light? And I don't know if it's a butterfly. Sometimes I feel like I'm a warrior without a battle cry. I think it's time for you to compromise, 'cause I got much to say. So why don't we make a little baby? Let's make a little baby. I'm no hero with you. I am not blind. But with you, I am not blind. So good. Okay, so I gotta double this. Here. Here. Okay. If I take that road on your command,
What else? What else? What else? What else? Oh. Surprise, I think. You don't wanna Something has to happen there. Let's save this. So. Now, we have to find something super funky there. Now, no, 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 no. Ugh. Maybe like an organ. Right? We'll see. Not bad. Thank you. No, it has to be something very, very like fun. Maybe. No, too much. Maybe. That's it. I like that. Oh, like kind of like. Right? Nah. I don't. Let's see. From here. So. right? Chilling. And then again. And then here. And then something like that. Let's go from the beginning.
I take that road on your command.
Will you love me if I take a chance and dance you? Oh, passion romance.
And will you hold me
Let's keep going.
at the speed of light? And the noise of fireflies.
It could be from here.
I feel like I'm a warrior and now I've had a cry. I think it's time for you to compromise. 'Cause I got
No.
more to say. So why don't we make a better baby? Let's make a better baby.
I'm no hero, but with you, I am a star.
Oh, with you, I am a star.
Maybe. Or maybe. Could be. Oh. Ready? Right? Hey, miss. Okay, so I'm gonna add that. But one or two. Either here. So there's gonna be a little bit of like deep sound to it, or here. Right? And of course the volume is gonna change. But like so here. Sounds so good. Or here. All right, here. The deeper one? Okay, let's do the deeper one. Another request, another question. Both times the same thing, right? Or the second time something different. Maybe here. Let's see with different ones. Let's see. Let's go. Yeah, let's do that. So, okay. So. And now it stays here. Right? Go. Oh! Awesome, good. Yeah. Maybe we can double that. So that new part can also, let's see. So. This is there's nothing wrong, nothing is good. It's coming out super good.
If I take that road on your command, will you love me? If I take a chance, a crashing romance, then will you hold me? What's the point at the speed of light? And I don't know if I or fly. Sometimes I feel like I'm a warrior without a battle cry. I think it's time for you to compromise, 'cause I got much to say, so why don't we make a middle, baby? Let's make a middle, baby. I am no hero with you.
That's a compliment right there. Yeah, actually, the whole album, right? I wanted to sound a little bit like a fantasy adventure, right? And I was thinking, I don't know why, but for some reason, it came to mind a little shop in space that sells love songs, right? So it's like very fantasy. And the name of the store is Galactic Delights. So maybe I was thinking, but I don't know if it's cheesy, right, to call the album Galactic Delights, right? Or maybe, if not, another title, but the cover album is like a little corner store in space, and the name of the store is Galactic Delights. So let's go from here. And now, maybe I can do it. This is another part like I don't know what I'm gonna sing, but new parts. Right? It's okay. So you agree that it's a little cheesy, but it's okay that it's cheesy. I like that. So then good. And I wanna leave like a little space there, right? And then we go back to anything. It has to be from here. Okay. So we have to take all of this. Copy paste time. That's it. Anything. Back it. Oh, that's the high. Man in the middle. Oh, I have so much here. Oh, so much things to copy and paste. Oof, okay. We gotta do this sooner or later. Okay. This is gonna be a lot of work. We got this, though. We got this. We got this. Okay, what else? What else? There you go. So it'll be like, right? I love that new part. and then yeah, I think I'm gonna make like 8, 9 songs, right? We've been doing this live stream 13 times. I think this is number 13. And the first few days was just new ideas. We have so many ideas now, right? Like, let me show you another one. Rotten heart, pretty face, no. Oh, I got this one. Super raw though. This one is super raw. But super spacey, right? I don't even remember the chords. So it's oh. Right? Oh wait. Oh, so right? So, right? So. Then. But for that, we have to do something super whimsical. Something like that, right? Something like that. Something like that. But yeah, that's I don't know, cause I have like half of like a structure idea, right? So they all the songs, because it's an album, all the songs have to go with the other one in terms of like sound, right? So and the theme is like space. But I don't want to make it like we're in space. No. I want to make it like deep, right? And this one feels like you're falling in a void, like that. Right? So you're falling, it will be like oh. I like that too. Like, oh my god. Right? It could be like, can I put some glide in this? So instead of like hitting the bang, it will be like wah, 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 wah. Unless I go maybe. Let's see. Right? And then let's see, something like that. Let's go. Like, wow, 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 wow. I don't know. What do you think? Maybe not that powerful, right? Maybe here. No. That's it. I don't know. It either sounds great or it sounds spaghetti, like too much, right? And by the way, it's gonna be in the back. It's gonna be lower like this. Too much. Maybe if I take this one off. You know what? That is what I call spaghetti. But wait, that's not all. I also have this one. Light Weekend. By the way, all of the titles, they're not official. Oh, this one I have a lot. I was laughing there. But let's take it little by little. First one, right? And I'm gonna change this because I want it to be very, right? And then I have this. And I have this. Right? And then right? And then, oh my god! But then I also got this, look. So I got those, right? I also got this. Strings. I got strings. Right? There you go. I was up tempo. And I have a cello. And I have a choir. And I don't know what this is. So good. Right? But then, with what I showed you before, right? So, I got the piano in the back. And then the arpeggios. And this, you may not even hear it because it's in the back. I want it to be very like round, a round sound. Right, and then the clink. And then hi-hat. Like something is about to go down. I'm gonna work on the drums, but And the chorus is searching for, what is it? Searching for sunlight. Oh, dear friend. That's not all. I have pan flutes. Right? Oh my dream would be to make a soundtrack for a movie. That would be my dream. Hopefully one day. For a movie or for a game, I would love to score something for a game. Oh, it has a bass. Oh my God. Choir. It just got better. Thank you, I really appreciate it, brother. But look at this. You want cello? I got cello. That's good. With that bass, everything changed. And then the strings. Oh my God, I forgot about the bass. Now it's even better. And then the lyrics something like this. Right? So, hoping for some light on the weekend. Hoping for some light on Hoping for some light on the weekend. Oh, and by the way, all of the lyrics, they have to do with something from space, right? Like there is one, the first one that we were working at was saying something about like going to Mars, right? This one is like about satellites, like everything has to be about space. To kind of like keep that theme of the cheesy title of Galactic Delights. That's so dark. Title in progress. She told me she would take me to the deep end. So, hoping for some light on the weekend, right? Let's see if we can do this. A, you, ha, A, you, yes, you. Ugh. I gotta see if I have it. Is it one? It's not working. It could be because look, I actually had this idea for the album, but it's so not going to happen because it's so much work. And the idea was to make a whole story, right? And the whole story, tell me if you like it or not. The whole story is about a group of people here on Earth that they see how the world is doing right now and they don't like it, right? Because they're like romantic at heart and everybody's just messing around with everybody. There is no like standard, like it's a free for all, and they're just romantic. They want to find that special one and cultivate from that, right? And this world is very hard to find that in this world. So this group of people, right, led by this guy. So in the end, it's a cult, right? It's a cult. They decide to build a rocket ship, and they go to space to create their own civilization, right? And they actually go to the world. They find a planet that they can live. They can take their helmets off because there's oxygen, right? And they start creating their own civilization. But little by little, the leaders and other people start getting like a little bit more like powerful, and they start taking advantage of that, right? Like maybe someone starts implementing rules that is not for the greater good of the people, and another one wants to have like 1,000 lovers, and in the end that new civilization turns into another version of Earth with the same corruption, with the same like, right? And at the end of the album and the end of the story is the realization that greed is not something from this world, that greed is very human and it's just as real as love. So it doesn't matter where you go, we are greed. So that was the whole story. But then I start thinking like, how am I gonna put that into an album? Like I have to write like the lyrics, da da da. Yeah, exactly. And this album, Gorillaz, big influence, especially Plastic Beach. Because there's only a few albums that really like changed my view of music, right? One of them is Gorillaz Plastic Beach. It's just such a great album, right? Another one that is a little bit underappreciated and underrated is MGMT Congratulations, right? Because everybody's like, oh, Time to Pretend, like all the fun ones. But Congratulations, and then like Little Dark Age, that is like, I think it's the last one they released, I'm not sure. Such a good album. It's just that it's not very like poppy, right? So it's not like radio friendly, so people don't listen to it as much, right? But I got this is my hypothesis. This is my hypothesis. Most people don't listen to music, right? They listen to music, but they don't listen to like art. They listen to products, right? It's kind of like the same thing as me saying most people don't eat homemade spaghetti. Most people eat Chef Boyardee, right? Most people don't eat like a real burger. Most people go and eat McDonald's. Same thing with music. Most people don't listen to like art, right? And like there's so many, like even the bands like the Strokes, right? The singer, he has a side project called The Last Shadow Puppet, right? And it's so good. Yeah, MGMT is actually very, very, very good. They're from Brooklyn. I think they started in Brooklyn, but one of them is from Rockaway. I'm not sure. I don't quote me on that. Don't quote me. But yeah, MGMT is super, super good. Especially the last album, and congratulations, was so good. Gorillaz, the Plastic Beach. When it comes to like, and right now, it might not sound as much, but the Killers, they had a time where like they were killing it. And most people who are fans of the Killers wouldn't say that the album Day and Age was their favorite, but it is my favorite. Like it is super different. Maybe also because it has so much synthesizer in it. Oh, I may be biased, right? But yeah, so if you wanna check out like music that is around like it's like indie, but approachable, it's not like experimental. Those albums are super, super, super good. Yeah. And then was is really to make both. Yeah, but look, it is. You're 100% right. Right? And by the way, look, I'm gonna show you something. This book will teach you everything you need to know about how products, music, anything that has to do with business work. It's propaganda, right? It's by Edward L. I don't know, Bernays, right? So it is easy. Nobody's selling you the product. Nobody is selling you the product, right? Let's go back to McDonald's because McDonald's is an easy target. They're not gonna be like, here, right? This is a great burger. No. They're selling you a lifestyle. That's why when you see commercials, it's all about like happy people, people hanging out, people, right? Same thing with music. If you listen, right? Especially like those very fast produced songs, it is more like, oh, you don't like this song, you have never heard this song, you're behind. This is the new thing. All the cool kids are listening to this. And you don't know about this? Human beings don't want to be excluded, right? Human beings, they want to be portrayed as cool, and they want to be portrayed as one of the cool kids, right? That happens a lot with like this very, very like commercial like hip hop, right? I'm not talking about people in the craft, right? I'm talking more about all these kids that come out, and record labels take them, squeeze them, and once they stop selling, they throw them away, right? So that is actually what they do. This is the new thing. It's sounding in the internet if you don't listen to it. So they're not selling you the song, right? They're selling you the status that you're up to date, that you know that you're a cool person because you know this song. That is what they're selling you. And then there's others who are more like into art, right? And you kind of like seeing like all of these bands and all of these artists like pop off, like pop off. And you are, you know, in your room, like me, like in this little corner, like, oh Lord. But you know, like just working, and then I release a song, but nobody is listening to it, right? It gets very frustrating because you're doing all you can. And now, like, not only that, but you have social media, you have to be there, you have to market it, you have to promote it the best that you can, right? Because first, equipment is expensive, right? Second, if we, like, let's be honest, most like musicians, they have like a job to get money, right? Like I give classes. I love it though, you know, because it has to do with music. But still, that takes time for you to like focus, right? So, but you have to know that you cannot compare yourself to those products, because when it comes, most people are not even writing their own music anymore. So they're products, right? They're a campaign. So you cannot like, yeah, compare yourself to them. For the longest, I did compare myself, and it was so frustrating. And I started falling, like I fell into a cycle where, let's start from here, right? I just live and get my experiences from life, right? I feel like I need to create. I get hype and I start creating. I finish it and release it, and I feel so satisfied. It doesn't make a sound. And I would be mad because even like my friends, they know this is my dream, and they cannot even give a little like or a share. Why? Are they really my friends? Right? So then I will feel very, very, very shitty, and I will be like, never fucking again. I'm gonna give up. You know what? Society don't deserve my music. They like shit. They should continue listening to shit. And I feel shitty, and I will forget about it. And then I would just live life. And then the cycle continues. Hype, record, finish. The shit. This is shit. No, give up. Live life for many years, right? And on this is gonna be more on a dark. This is gonna take a little dark path, right? But I did live this, right? Yeah. Yeah, it gets very like frustrating, right? Look, I used to drink like there was no tomorrow. It was my defense, like my how you call that? Defense mechanism. For years, over 10 years, over a decade, I lived by the bottle, right? Maybe because, I don't know. Anyway, right? few years ago, greatest choice of my life, I stopped drinking, right? And during that time, I started thinking, right? I started thinking about what is the purpose of an artist, right? For me, the purpose of an artist is kind of like a servant, right? Yeah, 1,000,000% exactly. Yeah, you're right. Yeah. Best thing ever. So, but the purpose of the artist, right? In a way, the artist has many roles. The artist can be is a historian, right? It's an entertainer, it's a storyteller. It could be a philosopher, right? And it's in the service of society. That's what I believe. Even artists that is like, oh, I do it for me, right? Why do you put it out there then? If you do it for yourself, then make music and just listen to it yourself. Don't put it out there, right? So you're in the service of society. It's a big, big, big power, right? It's so influential that businessmen that know nothing about music went all in to control music. That's how influential it is. That in war, they make songs about it to hype the people to go to war. In politics, they make songs about it to influence people. Like music is everywhere and it's super powerful, right? But you have to know that there is this entity that is all about money, and they're not selling you music, they're not selling you an artist, they're selling you a product. So why would you want to compete with that? Big, right? There's a chance, not even probability, there's a huge probability that you will never make it if you are competing with them. Never. Because guess what? When they record that the song quality is beautiful, right? Then you may promote your song with $10 that you have in your pocket to see if it gets attraction, and then there's like a domino effect, right? And more people start listening to it. Guess what? These companies put hundreds of thousands of dollars in promotion. So you have to know that you're competing, right, with a very expensive studio. When it comes to promoting, you're dealing with millions of dollars in promotion versus your $20, right? Also, when it comes to like Spotify and all of that, everything is viable, right? These things about like, oh, he's top one in the billboards. Guess what? Record labels, these companies, they talk. They spend so much money to make their artists go number one. They tell everybody that the number one is the best song. So people, even if they don't like it, they will listen to it because it's the number one album, right? So how can you compete? You cannot compete. You cannot go head to head with these companies. What you can do, and the best thing to do, is to do it your own way, with the sounds that you like, with the quality that you can. Because how beautiful it is. Like right now, right? I'm in a little corner of the world. You're in another corner of the world. And you listen to something I made. That, for me, one person is beautiful, right? when I receive like one comment, right, like anywhere, like, wow, I gotta let you know that your music, I was going through a hard time and your music helped. For me, that's my Grammy, right? I don't want riches. I don't want to be the number one. I just want to form connections, right? One connection is enough. Of course, 1,000 will be better, but one connection is good. So as of right now, instead of me trying to get fans, I try to meet people and make connections and make friends. For me, I'm sorry, it sounds cheesy, just like my title of the new album. It sounds just as cheesy, but it is the truth, right? This is the life. You are an artist, right? So just create art and form connections, right? If you make a video on YouTube and it makes 8 views, don't be like, oh, it only made 8 views. No, it was watched 8 times, right? It could have never been watched by nobody. If it has 1 like, right? Well, if it has 2 likes, because the first like is probably like yourself, right? Or I do that when I put a video. I'm like, I'm the first view and the first like, right? But if it has 2 likes, then that's amazing, right? And when it comes to friends, and like they not supporting your work, right? Which is kind of like weird because you also see your friends like liking and sharing other people's stuff, but like your stuff, why not? It's your dream. You want your friend to do good, right? You have to know that your friends is not your audience, right? They should support it, right? But they probably won't. One of the reasons is because if they're your friends, they're here. If they see you trying to aim higher, that makes them nervous. Because if you actually succeed, what would they say? What would that say about themselves, right? They both have the same opportunity. If they stay here and you start aiming to here, they don't want that because it will say something bad about themselves. So they won't shoot you down, but they will try to look away. Then if you fall, they're your friends, they will help you back up. But until there, higher, it doesn't feel good because that would say about them that they're not doing that well, right? So friends are not your audience, right? Yeah, it's all about connecting with people, right? And responding to those people. Get to know, the people, make connections, make friends, right? Like I'm from Puerto Rico, right? I live in New York. I have some friends who listen to my music in Puerto Rico, and I have some friends who listen to my music in New York, right? I started doing what I told you that I started doing, which is just do music. And I don't want a fan base, I want a community. You know what I mean? It doesn't matter how small, I love it. Most of my viewers and my listeners are from Turkey and Chile and Mexico. I've never been to any of those places, right? There's others like in Germany, there's a couple in Japan, right? But that's because I'm very like open to like meeting people, and I don't concentrate on on like a region. I don't concentrate in like becoming famous, like becoming successful, right? When it comes to like becoming like big, should be a byproduct of your work, right? I feel like it shouldn't be your vision, right? I learned that a lot from skateboarders. I grew up skateboarding, and I noticed that the people that become pro, right? They do it because they love it. And of course, if they see an opportunity, try to take it, right? Like I have sent messages to indie record labels, you know, and if I see that it's a good fit, I try, right? But I don't get bummed if they reject me, right? Because it's an opportunity that I took, a risk that I took, say yes or no. It's not gonna change the fact that I'm gonna do music and that I'm, you know, hardcore fan. Oh, I thought you were saying that you were a fan of hardcore music. Oh, I really appreciate it. You know that lately I've been receiving like some not viewership and listening some shit from US, which in a way that's actually something good for you. But I appreciate it. I appreciate that you're actually here and that we're interacting, really. And I want you to know that anything, let me know. I like collaborating too, so if you ever want to collaborate, it doesn't have to do music. Anything art related, I got you. Just let me know. But look, I have 5 minutes to get ready because I'm gonna start giving piano lessons. And I need to. This is the live stream setup. Now I need the piano lesson setup. But hey, miss, I appreciate you. So thank you for being here with me and listening to my blah blah, you know. But in all that babbling, right? There's some truth in it, right? It can be frustrating, but do it for yourself. Everything else will fall into place, you know. So I gotta go, but yeah, for sure. For sure. Thank you. I'll see you next time.